so far in fairly good shape. And it's my understanding also that in 2013 that the FCC may change some of the regulations, and I don't know if it's going to have any bearing on the new digital systems or whatever. Another form of another thing to look at would be to have the town have its own tower. Okay, if we can find a place on town property, I've talked to some people and they would suggest the landfill is basically one of the highest points in the town. Okay, we could look into the cost of construction, and basically after approximately 5 years, okay, with what we're paying now for usage of the cell tower, which comes out to $14,400 a year, okay, you could basically pay off an antenna with the construction and everything in approximately 5 years or so, with the possibility also of getting some other people on the tower to help offset costs. Okay. Right now, I'm looking into some more of this. I'm in contact with some other people. I'm just waiting for some more information on a firm cost of the antenna, where would the best location be, and basically what the cost would be as far as construction and maintaining the antenna. So as soon as I find that out, hopefully by the next board meeting, I can give a little summary on that. But that's basically what I'm...
All right, I think that's fine. I don't think these prices are there. I think one thing we only did get one bid. We need to really clearly know the benefits of digital, because I think there are some. I wish you'd looked into that sooner, but I think moving ahead, that's a great thing to do, Tom. So thank you very much. But this is not an extravagant bid. It is it's $39 a month to rent each radio, which includes upkeep of the radio. Now, currently the highway department is paying $30 a month to maintain their radios. That would be included in the cost. There are 18 radios and $69 for the base station, which is considerably cheaper than what we are paying now. All we had from Communication Concepts, and NICOMCO is not related to the Quarter Horse Way Tower. What we had from all the town got before I became supervisor from Communications Concepts was a letter saying they were going to start billing us. That the town that the town would be billed $1,200 a month. That was back in October of 2009. So it is time that we act on this. We can table it for now and just keep this bid and do some other comparisons if that's what the board would like to do. That's fine. But I think this is a very interesting bid and certainly proposes something very good, and if there are better possibilities, it would be nice to have some comparison choices, so that's good. So the decision is not to accept this bid, but to put it off.
Correct.
Okay. Do I need to make a motion to do that, or we just don't accept it? Okay. Under Highway Other, is there anything?
How about the mower?
Well, you'll have to put a request in. We don't take verbal requests. Sorry.
Just letting you know, the road has no mower now. The town has no mower for all this grass.
We could get goats. There you go. Perfect solution. I don't know how pigs would do, but there have been a lot of articles recently about people renting goats for the day or goats for the week to mow their lawns. So we could take the house and goats. Good idea. Okay. Under new business. Oh, no, unfinished business, I'm sorry. The town has to vote and approve for the New York State retirement system a resolution which is called a reporting standard workday and reporting resolution. And this is for the employees of the town who are members of the New York State retirement program. I think you got a copy of the resolution. You had a question, Mark, last time about our highway superintendent who had not filled out a 3-month log.
No, that wasn't my question.
You said that he was keeping something else that was equivalent.
No. What I said was, I think you had brought up the fact that you felt that there wasn't a log for the highway superintendent and that we could not include him on the resolution.
You cannot. We cannot.
So what I said was, according to the Office of the State Controller, is if we have other information, we can include him on the resolution. I don't think there's anybody on this town board that doubts the fact that he puts in an 8-hour day.
That doesn't matter. We need a
No.
3-month log
No.
from him for his activities.
No. It says here, a resolution may be submitted with any of the information that we have. And when we discussed this back in July, we were talking about the standard work days and things of that nature, and you had actually gone through the calculations. And I actually went back to the video to make sure I was accurate with what I wanted to say. And what you said was, clearly, the highway superintendent works a full-time job, and his credits, as you calculated them, were 22.5 days. So what I would suggest is that we add the highway superintendent on here based on the information you had in July, and also based on the fact that we can include him on here with other information. We can do a subsequent resolution next month or the month after, should we get information that is contrary to the fact that he may be working 8 hours a day.
First of all, you cannot put them on the resolution unless someone has submitted a 3-month log. They've been very clear about that up in Albany. If you would like to write them and have them write you back, you can get that confirmed.
Well, I just read you what
on
she
the other
said.
end, also, Mr. Myers has just submitted a 3-month log. Unfortunately, he didn't submit it sooner.
I've been in the hospital.
Well,
I've been out since the last meeting. Remember?
Jim, I'm so glad that you are all right and here. The logs really started in January, but a 3-month log is a 3-month log. Designating the highway superintendent an 8-hour workday is not a problem. It obviously is. Just like the bookkeeper's job is an 8-hour day, because they're full-time positions. Probably the calculations would show that the final number would be 20 benefit days per month, which is the maximum for a full-time position. Or for working one's position full-time, you know, the hours one is supposed to work. I don't think we've done these calculations. And so, you know, I have a problem with not doing things correctly. I would be happy to put Jim on the resolution next month. It's not a problem. Or if somebody wants to do these calculations in 2 seconds, that's fine. But there are requirements by the state, and we are supposed to meet them. And it's not enough to say we know he works that much, because he does.